and do something that a lot of people think is stupid, which is like drop out of college and pursue music, like I did. So I came here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, about almost 7 years ago, and I went to Belmont for a couple of years, and then Belmont, yeah, or Pittsburgh, everything, America. So I didn't know what to do. I left school and I worked a couple of odd jobs and was kind of just trying to figure out how to do this. And this was back in the days of MySpace, which if you guys have your own businesses and stuff you're starting, you want to get a MySpace page going. That's step one. I'm sure John mentioned that. But when I had my MySpace page and I was just kind of trying to route this tour, which made no sense. I was like, just going anywhere they would kind of have me, just to be able to do what I do. I had this offer in Nebraska for like $200, and I was staring at Google Maps for a long time, and I was like, man, can I do this? Probably cost me a few $100, and certainly a week of my life. But then I got this other offer to do it, and I was like, I'm going to do it. So I started routing this tour that was basically the whole Western Hemisphere of the Earth for about $15. But my first stop to kind of get across this abyss of America it was in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I had called ahead. No, I'm sorry, it was Bentonville, Arkansas, which is outside Fayetteville. And so I find this coffee house called Pontiac Coffee House. I was looking at their MySpace page, and I called them up, and it was like, someone actually picked up. This is good, okay. So I'm a singer-songwriter from Nashville, Tennessee. I would love to just, come by your place and maybe play some music, maybe on this date, like October 19th. And she's like, okay, yeah. She's kind of flipping through a calendar, thinking, yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, cool, yeah. So, yeah, she's like, what about money? He's like, do you mind doing it for free? I was like, oh, I don't mind doing it for free, maybe like a tip jar or something would be great. But if I could just come, that'd be great. So, it's all locked in. And I'm like, I booked my first show, this is great. So, a couple weeks later, the day rolls around and I leave. And I drive 9 hours by myself to Arkansas with my little box of CDs. And I'm just so excited because I'm doing it, the bills are setting in, college kids are behind me, I don't eat the cat food anymore, and we're doing this. So I walk in to the Pontiac Coffee House, stand up straight and walk in. I walk up to the desk with all the confidence in the universe. And I was like, yeah, I'm Steve Moakler, I'm here to play tonight. And then the chick at the desk is like, who are you? I was like, I'm Steve Moakler. Maybe you want to ask the manager. I talked to her on the phone a few weeks ago. And kind of looking around, scoping the merchandise. And so the manager comes out and is like, so who did you say you were again? It's like, oh, I'm Steve Moakler. I'm here to play tonight. She's like, I don't know if we knew about this. To this day, I haven't figured out what the miscommunication was, but there was a giant one. Because they had no idea who I was, or I don't know what it was. So they're kind of scrambling and looking at each other. Now my confidence is completely gone, almost. And they're like, well, you can kind of set up at this couch over here if you want. And I'm like, okay, yeah, a little confidence back. Okay. So I go sit down on the couch, start to play my guitar a little bit. No microphone, no sound system, just playing in this huge empty room. And there's like, this is the kind of place, there's not really a lot of vibe happening. They sell like the t-shirts with wolves on them and the white ceiling tiles and plates with angels kind of thing. So there's nothing around. I can't even feel cool about where I am. I got nothing. So the only people in this place, besides the girl behind the register, is a Girl Scout meeting on the other side of the building. It's the only thing happening. So I'm kind of zeroed in on them. That's all I got. So I noticed that there's kind of this little dividing wall between their little section and where I am, and I noticed a couple of the moms who kind of turned around smiling at me, and maybe they thought I was cute or something. I hope. Something, I'll take what I get. Oh, he's so pathetic, look at him. So I'm seeing them smiling, and I'm just in this frame of mind that's just, I'm really out of my mind is where I am, because I just drove 9 hours and dropped out of college, and this isn't going well. So I grab a stool. I don't know what I was thinking. I grab a stool, I take it across the room, and I sit down right in front of him. I brought my CDs too. I'm going back to that moment right now. It's kind of emotional. So I start to play my first song, and before I got to the chorus, like these smiling moms, like their faces just changed. They're like this, and all of a sudden, it's like demonic faces towards me. So it was so strong I had to just stop, and I was like, "Hey, is this okay that I'm over here right now?" And the moms all kind of looked at each other, and then one of them was like the alpha mom, and she just spoke for all of them. She's like, "No, if you could just go back over to the couch. I'm sorry." It's cool. It's all good. It's all cool. Walk back to the couch. Continue to play songs for no one. And at the end of the night, I got no money, but they did bring me leftover rotisserie chicken and grapes from the meeting. And that's my story. Here I am on stage with Derek Webb and Dave Barnes with an actual microphone in a real place. So that's just a fun little story I usually don't tell, but it seems like a good place to do it. But this is a song called Today, and it's kind of about quieting those voices for me. And I still hear the mom in my head sometimes. She's one of my voices, like, "Could you just go back to the couch?" So this is what the kind of thing I need to sing to myself to overcome it. So here we go. Step out from the walls. It's time to stop the dancing. Stop holding all your cards. It's time to take some chances. Fall into a dream. Let it spit you back out. Why don't you drop everything? Take a look around you. Take a look around you. Oh, send your feet away. Let it slip away. Today is a revival. Today. All you need to know is that you let it go. Today is a revival. Today. Man, don't you just stand there. Well, go on and tell her. We'll just look at all the love, aiming like a shelter. When you just send your feet away, let it slip. Today is a revival. Today. All you need to know is that you let it go. Today is a revival. Today. Brother, are you broken? Sister, are you down? You don't have to stay here in your place, in your place. Send your feet away, let it slip away. Today's a revival. Today. All you need to know is that you're letting go. Today's a revival. Send your feet away, let it slip away. Today's a revival. All you need to know is that you let it go. so lullaby.